Hi guys, welcome back. I am so happy you guys could join me. Miss Monificent here. I am bringing you guys another Dollar Tree DIY. I'm going to be starting my DIY fall series, starting with my lighted shadow boxes. If you guys would like to make these, then stay tuned. Let's get into the materials. Now for the materials that I'll be using, everything is from the Dollar Tree except for the paint that I used. I will list everything down below in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. Okay, I'm going to be starting with this longer box. I'm going to flip it over so that I have the underneath it. I'm going to take one of my parchment papers and I'm going to lay it over so that I can draw an outline of where the corners are and also the size of the box. Okay, once I am finished with that, I am going to be removing the box and laying my parchment paper flat, and I'm going to be free-handing trying to write my word choice. I chose the word thankful. If you decide to do this, you can choose whatever word that you would like. Okay, you guys, here's a funny for me. I do realize a little bit later that I forgot my K. I did end up adding my K in, which was very easy, and you will see that in my end results. So right now I'm just going to be taking my hot glue gun and I'm going to outline the word of my choice. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and let that cool off, and then I'm going to be grabbing the smaller box wall art, and I am going to take the parchment paper and do the same with that one, except for I'm going to choose a different phrase. going to be taking my 4x6 picture frame. I'm going to be taking it apart, and the only part I'm going to be using for that is the glass and the frame. And then for the other one, because that is plastic, once you take that apart you cannot reuse that, so I'm only going to be using the glass on that one. And then I'm going to take my black picture frame outside, as well as the 2 wood box wall art and one of my phrases. I'm going to take them outside and I'm going to be spray painting them. Okay guys, this next part is totally optional. You can dress your words up however you choose. For me, for one of my phrases, I am going to be taking this twine and I am going to cover all of my letters with the twine using dabs of hot glue. Okay, you guys, I am going to be showing you what the first letter that I've done looks like. I am going to be finishing this up off camera because I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, so I will come back when I am all done with this part. In the meantime, all of the things that I painted is drying. Okay, for my longer box, I am using these 10 LED leaf lights, and I'm taking just a little bit of this super glue and I'm putting it just right on the bulge at the end of the leaf lights. It will not damage it, just a little dab so that I can get it to stay in place. Now that I have my lights in place, I'm going to be taking my thankful letters and I'm going to be just putting them in place without the glue because I just want to make sure that they're positioned right before I glue them down. Once I'm satisfied with the way they are positioned, then I will glue them down. Once I'm done gluing my letters down, I'm going to be taking my hot glue and I'm going to be placing hot glue all around the top edge of the box, skipping where you see the wire hangs over. Now for this part, you guys can use a stronger glue like E6000 if that makes you feel more secure. I'm just going to be using hot glue because this is not something that's going to be around for a long time. After I place the hot glue around the top edge of the box, I am going to place my glass over it. I do want to note that you want to make sure you clean your glass before you glue it down, because you won't be able to clean the inside of it. So I am using my Windex and I'm cleaning my glass before I place it down. Once my glass is in place, I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to hot glue it all around the edge of the box, trying to cover like the sharp edges of the glass, not too much twine, and then I want to cover up just a little bit of where you can see the hot glue where the glass and the box meets. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking my snaps that comes, I believe it's 8 in the pack, and I'm going to be snapping the battery back to the back of my lighted shadow box, and then I'm going to move on to my other shadow box. With the smaller wood box art, now I'm going to be taking my other phrase that I spray painted. You can see I spray painted this one a different color. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be taking my letters and first positioning them just to make sure that they fit in the box well. I'm going to glue those letters down as well as the lights after. Now I did the other lights first because they were bigger, but for this one I'm going to do the lights after I glue down my letters. And I also went ahead and made me some leaves with some hot glue gun as well, and I added a little bit of shimmer to it, so that's why you see a little bit of the sprinkles. Now for my smaller shadow box, I'm going to be taking that 4x6 picture frame. I did spray paint that as well, and I'm going to clean the glass before I glue that down. I'm going to glue it down into the picture frame and then glue it on top of the box. That is it, you guys. I made 2 of these. One of these I will be placing in my bedroom to add a little bit of fall in there. The other one I will be incorporating somewhere else around the house. I really do like the way these turned out. I hope that you guys do. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Share me with your family and friends. If you are visiting, I ask that you stay a while by hitting that loyal button down below. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you can come back for more fun. I thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Until then, God bless.